about almost close to being in the full swing of carnival season, and while there's plenty of revelry that comes along with it, that type of fun may not be suitable for some people dealing with addictions. But there is a way they can still enjoy the season. Here to explain is Dr. Rochelle Head-Dunham, Medical Director for Metropolitan Human Services District. Rochelle, thank you for being here today.
Thank you.
So this is often a topic, we don't like to talk about mental health so much, but
no,
tell
really
us
don't.
Why is it so important?
It's absolutely important because it is just as much a part of the fabric of who we are as anything else. And so all of us have family members, many people themselves suffer with mental illness, substance use, and because of the stigma associated with it, they just don't feel comfortable talking to people about it.
Right. And so the community is really reaching out for Mardi Gras. It's getting closer and closer with safe zones. So tell us about this concept.
We are so excited about this because safe zones actually are not a new concept.
I see.
It's a federally coined concept through the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Agency for prevention efforts. Wonderful. And the idea is to provide safe, secure areas within the public system of events where individuals can come, their families, people in recovery, and have fun, knowing that in that environment, that demarcated area, no one is using drugs or alcohol.
Wonderful. So then we can see on our screen here, so on the February the 23rd for Nights of Nemesis, the safe zone is at Chalmette High School. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Wonderful. Okay, so you can kind of look through the list at home and just kind of figure out, you know, where these safe zones are. That's wonderful. Okay.
Yes.
And so what's the response been? I mean, from the community? Have you had a response? Yeah.
We've not done it before.
Right.
But people like yourselves and other individuals who we've shared this concept with, people are really, really excited about it because it's novel, very much supportive of it, and very curious about why we're doing it, where we're doing it, and how to get the word out for us.
Sure.
Yeah.
So what do these safe zones entail?
So we will have a clearly demarcated area within communities. Most of the parades that pass uptown on St. Charles, we will be located right at one of the churches on Napoleon and St. Charles. And we will have a tent, orange and white tent, that says Safe Zone, Metropolitan Human Services District. You can't miss it. We'll also have some flags demarcating the area. We'll have hot chocolate, water, popcorn.
I was going to say, it's still fun though, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's,
you know, you're standing around talking and having fun during Mardi Gras. Well, come stand around, talk, and have fun in a safe zone.
Well, good. You're right near my parading spot, so I'm going to come say hello to you guys.
That's right.
Fun. That's very fun. Okay.
That's right.
So, you know, other than the bright orange color to locate a safe zone, you can go online and try to find out where these safe zones will be, right?
Yeah, you should be able to go online, but you can also go on our website at mhsdla.org, or of course you can call MHSD at 568-3130, and we will inform you of where they are.
Okay, perfect. So where did this idea come from?
So, you know, we actually are not the first. Unfortunately, we're not the first. Actually, in other parishes in the state of Louisiana, they do this for different types of events.
Sure.
They have these areas demarcated. The value of doing it in Orleans Parish, St. Bernard Plaquemines, particularly Orleans, is because we have so many events where you have large crowds and a lot of foot traffic, and people are always celebratory in the city. But we sometimes push the limits with our drinking and our other behaviors.
Our revelry,
That's right, and it makes people uncomfortable, particularly families and particularly people who are in recovery from using drugs and alcohol.
Right.
And so to create an area where they can come, they can have just as much fun, but they're around people whose behavior is similar to the behavior they would like to have.
Say like-minded individuals.
Exactly.
Is that fair?
That's right. And people are in the same place in their health. Coming to those environments, it's just a win-win for everybody.
Sure.
Yeah.
And this is an opportunity to meet maybe potential friends, right?
Yes, that's right. People who are where you are in your own recovery, people who support healthy activities that aren't embellished by other things like alcohol in particular. We will offer these though at other events, large events. We are kicking it off with the Mardi Gras season, right?
Yes.
But we will also be available at festivals and other types of forums, health fairs, etc., where we have a lot of foot traffic, crowds, revelry, and fun.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. So you've got the hot chocolate, you've got the bright orange tents.
Yes.
What else can people expect to find there?
So we actually this opportunity is really federally funded. by a grant that we have at Metropolitan Human Services District called the Louisiana State Opioid Replacement Grant. And this grant is actually intentional to addressing the opioid issue. And so what we decided to do, because we were given some flexibility in how you want to use your funding in your area, and we decided that, you know what, we need to do outreach. We need to create an outreach team. And so at this particular site will be our outreach team, which consists of a licensed nurse, a licensed social worker, a prevention specialist, we have our own driver for our large mobile unit, which will be out there as well. And we also have a peer. A peer is a person who themselves have lived experiences. So they actually have learned how to live clean and sober.
Sure.
And they'll be there to speak with anybody. So while people are standing around, you might as well come up and have a conversation with our professionals.
So these are positive role models for the community as well, and you can get the help that you may need.
Yes.
Perfect. Wonderful.
Yes.
Thank you so much for your time.
You are so welcome. I appreciate it.
All right, well, to learn more about Metropolitan Human Services District, visit them online, MHSDALA.org. And of course, there's